right, guys. Vapor Proof Rides is in the house. LS Fest East 2024. Let's go.
Typical show, as you might guess from the name, LS Fest. This is all things LS powered.
Cars, trucks, golf carts. We saw a snowmobile already. Drift cars, drag cars. I don't even know if it can fit an LS. It's here.
So it's day one, Friday. There's already a million people here. I can only imagine what it's going to be like on Saturday, which is apparently the day to be here. So just know, if you come to LS Fest,
be ready.
Be ready.
Y'all seriously won't believe this. There was an airplane there at the show, and we had to go track down the owner to get more information on it.
Guys, this is a airplane with an LS3. So I don't want to hear anybody saying it doesn't fit. If this happens, it can happen.
First off, why are you in a hoodie? It's 1,000,000 degrees.
It's for sun. It's actually just a sun shirt. So,
He just wants to feel something.
Plus, I bought it from 8080 because I was trying to win a giveaway and I didn't win, but...
Hey, 8080, give this man a free hoodie, please.
That's what I'm saying.
Golly, what are you going to do?
Or a hat.
Or a hat, yeah, something. He's representing. Hey, the main question we have is, how did you get this here?
We actually landed it on the drag strip.
Oh!
Yeah.
They had a bet going.
I told you that.
I said, no, they pulled the wings off.
No, so I did. So you guys are actually both right. So for Vegas last year, so I brought it to Vegas last year, and we pulled the wings off, trailered it in, and reassembled it on site. That took it takes about 6 hours to pull them off, and then 6 hours to put it back on. So it was really exhausting. Holly invited us back, not to Vegas, but here for Bowling Green. Yeah. And I told him the only way I'm coming is if I can land on the drag strip. And then from there, we started talking to the owner of the drag strip, and then they were super, super cool, super accommodating. I'm super grateful for them. Basically, they gave us like unlimited access to the raceway to come out here. We took a lot of measurements. There's 2 power lines that go over the drag strip that were a big concern. So we took a lot of measurements, and then we went back to our home airport, and we laid it out, and we just practiced as if we were going to land here to make sure everything was fine. And we probably over prepared because it was such a non-event when we actually landed it. It actually went really, really smooth, and it wasn't really a big deal at all. So, but it was really cool.
Do you have to be? I see experimental. So do you have to have your airplane mechanic certification to be able to work on it?
No. Great question though. So so there's 2 different parts to your question. I'm not the original builder, so I don't hold the repairman certificate. Gotcha. So I do have to have an AMP sign off on like my annual and like any of the work that I do on it. I typically have an AMP look at that. Yeah. But I don't have to be an AMP to work on it. Okay. Cool. I just need an AMP to sign off on my annual work. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so tell us about the motor. What do you have in it?
It's a stock LS1, so 5.7 liter. It's actually so old, it's a perimeter bolt. So it's got the perimeter bolt valve covers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of people say, oh, wow, when I tell them that.
I'm going to ask this man the most important question. LS guy first or airplane guy first?
Viper guy first, actually.
No.
Yeah, so the way I got into this was I had a Dodge Viper. It was supercharged, fully built, 1,000 wheel horsepower. I frisbeed it off the road, and then I decided that I should like get into something a little bit more regulated. But being a car guy, I really didn't like airplane engines. They're super archaic. They haven't advanced in 50 years plus. And so I just started shopping around for a plane, and then one of my friends sent me this one, and I was in. I used to have a Chevy Silverado, 2002, and I literally beat the crap out of that thing. It was a 5-speed manual. I bounced it off the rev limiter all the time, and that thing is still running to this day with over 200,000 miles on it. And so I was like, LS it, most reliable engine in the world, in an airplane. I'm in.
Amen, brother. Where can we find you?
Ultima JP is my YouTube. So that's Ultima ULTIMA JP. So,
All right, thank you. Have a
thank
good
you
time.
guys so much.
Thank you. And that concludes our coverage of LS Fest 2024. He landed on the drag strip, you guys.
Yeah, that's wild.
That is wild. I don't really know how we can top that, starting out strong, but you know what? We'll take a lap and we'll see what we got. So you know that we're gonna be gravitating to the old stuff on this channel. Got us a little Tri-5 here, Bel Air.
I like that. Hey, and this is
Okay, I have found Michael's dream right here. 3100 LS swap. Let's take a look under the hood. Ooh, baby. Do you have any comments, sir?
on which thing?
This right here.
No, the 3100s at this point, just like, it's just sad how bad I want one. Even though we have like 6 old cars at the house, but this is like the forever, you know, I'm always the bridesmaid, never the bride, so here we are.
Taylor has found something he likes.
Yeah, so before I got the Oldsmobile, I actually looked into a Chevelle. My next door neighbor had one. It was red with black racing stripes. So whenever I see a Chevelle, I like to go look at it. This is actually a 6-speed. It's a pretty slick little car. This is from the muscle car area, in my opinion. The Oldsmobile, I would love to do something very similar to this. Do a LS3 with either a 5-speed or 6-speed. Just make it really fun to drive more than it already is.
Michael, I'm seeing like all the 3100s. This is not a unique build.
No, it's not, and it's just like everybody's got one but me at this point. Might have to change it. Maybe we buy one today.
We got the Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Oh, Chupacabra, even better.
Now, when I found out that I was going to be entering my dad era, this was on my radar, okay? A CTSV. Now, this one specifically is the 2-door, but the wagon. I could have been the caddy daddy with 556 horsepower stock. The Cadillac, that's exactly right. But I'm a big fan of CTSVs. We can still make it happen.
Okay, so we have become somewhat of an LS swap channel here. I will say the craziest thing that we've seen has been that airplane. Most of the other stuff has just been kind of up the middle, what you would see on an LS swap. I have yet to see a Ford Bronco, so sounds like we need to get our butts up here next year with Betty.
That's right.
Sit him up here, and everyone's gonna be like, well, you can't put an LS in a Ford.
Yeah, we're gonna do it and set it right in the front here.
And then we're gonna bring it to Ford Fest and get these people really twisted.
And that's where we're gonna get injured.
So make sure you subscribe, because that's what we like to do here.
All right, we got a pretty clean 70 or 69. Looks like it's got an LSA blower on it, so I'm intrigued. Let's take a look.
The way he's talking about as if we are in the wild with Crocodile Dundee. I see him in the wild.
This is one of the most dangerous quickies.
These seats,
poke it
there's
with a
so
stick.
much horsepower. Back to our regular scheduled programming. And guys, this is why we LS swap, okay? Because these vehicles, they were not meant to go fast. They were not meant to go long distances. And yet we have a 3100 that came all the way from Ohio. So that's why we swap. Shout out to the owners of this vehicle for making the drive. Michael likes them all blacked out. What do you think about this? This actually kind of appears to be in primer almost.
It's called Hot Rod Black, number 1. And number 2, if it has twin turbos and a C10, I'm automatically intrigued regardless of current condition, state, or investment.
Okay, so there's that. We got a 66 here. Twin turbo. Blacked out. I know you racing boys are just drooling.
Blacked out, like Stephanie's college experience on 6th Street. That's funny. ... Yeah, I got a feeling this is a Trump supporter. I don't know why. I just have a feeling. God bless you, sir. God bless you. Obviously, I'm a big C10 guy, but I'm now 30. and a dad. And I feel like I'm embracing, like, as we enter my hot girl era. And my hot girl era could very easily include this right here. ZR1 C6. This thing's nasty. From the factory, LS9. Needs no introduction at all. I'm all aboard the ZR1 train. Stephanie, what do you think?
I think no. Okay, we've made our way over to the drift car section. We're gonna take a peek at a couple of these. Okay, some people here are far more intense than I. You know, we're staying in hotels. They are camping. Good for you guys.
Are you really camping if you're in a straight up Volvo semi though? This is my kind of camping. We could work on something.
So we saw the campers, okay? This takes camping to a whole new level. I mean, just straight up camping. That right there is commitment, you guys.
Yeah, so Holley's been around for 100 years. I mean, they are not new to the car game. They've been a leader in performance for years. Holley carbs are legendary, especially for race cars and you know, weekend warriors. If you're looking for a brand that's got everything that you need for your classic or your performance car, Holley's definitely your guys.
Or gals.
Or gals. The proof is in the pudding. I'm not just repping it, I'm running it. Just some of the Holley stuff that I'm running off the top of my head. MSD 103 atomic intake. I'm running all Excel plugs and wires. I'm running, let's see here, all MSD coils. I'm running Detroit Speed front and rear sway bars, Bear brakes and rotors. I mean, literally everything. Let's see here. The fuel tank, I'm running Holley's tank setup for EFI. I'm running classic instrument gauges. Literally the whole top of the truck is Holley. I mean, everything's run great. We've got 1,100 miles on it, and it's run great. So super impressed and thankful to have all those good parts. So keeping her down the road.
Okay guys, I'm here with the Journey HQ's truck. I met this gentleman this morning. He's a really nice guy. But y'all have to come see the inside of this truck. The interior is just beautiful. They are from Texas, shout out. And he said he wrapped this all with stuff from Hobby Lobby. And he's got a video of showing you how to do this. So if you like this and you're into it and you want to do it yourself, check out the Journey HQ on YouTube. Really cool truck.
That's a pretty good looking truck right here.
He's all right. He's all right. Barry's front and center at the Holley tent. Getting a lot of love today.
We met up with Faja from Paretti's Classics, and we just had to ask the famous question: is Barry a piece of, well, you know?
Yeah, let me check
Yeah,
out
let's
your
ride over here
headline.
and see if it's a piece
I'm going
of
to be
shit.
wearing my headliner shirt tomorrow too.
Now I need to preface this. This is my late father's truck, so take it easy.
Oh, this one?
Yes.
Say rest. Us Italians always say that. Oh, this is beautiful.
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, it's beautiful, man. Let me see this headliner. That's my big thing.
Does it have a headliner?
No, is the headliner good?
Okay.
Oh, very nice. Oh, is this, I always say it wrong,
No,
Alcantara?
no, this is just foam, but it's there
Yeah, but it's nice.
and not drooping.
I
No.
know. These guys spend a fortune on cars. I get in, the headliner's over here. You know, I
No,
hate it.
no, we
That's
do-
why my other shirt said, how's the headliner?
Now this is a driver. We drive this thing.
Beautiful.
Now what I was going to tell you. Now I know
That's
you.
the stock dashes was one of those Dakota Digital.
These are actually classic instruments with Holley, and they put our logo on them.
Yeah, mine are my personal 71 SS from Holland.
It's supposed to look period correct.
Yeah, see, Nico didn't do mine period correct.
Get it?
Right, he did mine with the small ones. I got to put my reading glasses on when I'm driving. I'm like, I'm much gas I got in this friggin'
Here with Faja.
A-S-H-E-R.
The Faja, you might say. What do we have
Faja.
here?
What do we have here? We have a 1970 GTO Judge LS, but it's what we call on Long Island either a clone or a tribute car. So it's a real GTO, but we made it into a Judge. So the only Judge things like you put the stripe kit on it, the decals. Come over this way. You can see like the side Judge decals, the Judge on the back, and the wing. But this car here, the color of this car is Orbit Orange. They only made this color 1 year.
This would have come this color from the factory.
Yes, this is 1 year Orbit Orange in 70. If you got a 69 Judge and stuff in orange, it was like bright, like Florida real orange like color.
That's awesome.
So a lot of people didn't like this when they changed it. And I know they made Judges in like a couple of other colors, but I'm not even sure. I met a guy today that said he has an original Judge, gold with red interior.
Ask everyone on this channel, what's your favorite part about the vehicle?
My favorite part about the vehicle, you standing in front of it so far. My wife is gonna not like that one, but
He has 8 kids, so he's a little charming.
Don't get mad, all right?
That's right, Faja. Hey, y'all check him out. Paredes on YouTube. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right, you guys, a little lunch break. We are under the pavilion here, watching some drag racing, aiming the fancy fair chicken fingers.
This is one of the last drag strips that still has covered grandstands, and very thankful for it because it's hotter than heck.
It is very hot, so we're gonna just check out some drag racing and enjoy some more. Literally cannot deal. I carry these with me to all the car shows.
So you don't have to hear me.
Pretty much.
These boys are moving. I really want to do this. I want to build a car to do this and get like competitive. But Stephanie's a dream crusher.
I am not a dream crusher. It just looks dangerous. Taylor, do you have any desire to do this?
Oh yeah. So when I was in college, I watched a lot of the Hot Rod Drag Weeks. Basically, you go to 5 different tracks in 5 days, and it's a drag and drive event. So yeah, I would love to do it. I'd love to build a car to do it too.
What's your dream build to come out here and race?
Chevelle. I would like a Chevelle to do it. Yeah, it would be just because it's a really cool car, and there are several out there, but they're just all of them are very very unique.
And what kind of setup would you run in it?
It would probably be a turbo setup, full cage, probably like an 850 second cage for starting out. It'd be hard to get much faster than that with that size car because it is a bigger car, so it's a lot heavier.
What would be your dream setup car to race?
I mean, my heart is obviously the trucks, so I'd love to do some sort of square body that's, dumb, huge roll cage, big, probably, I don't know. I might do a twin Pro Charger or do a twin turbo setup, but some sort of boosted application. The other part of me would like to do it in a vet, just because then we could get serious. So it just depends if you want to have fun or if you want to get super serious.
The way that I rolled my eyes so hard when you said vet, like, come on.
I'm here to win, boys.
Like, that's just so stereotypical. We got a VW Bug lining up to go. This is going to be interesting. Who's your money on?
Oh, the Bug, for sure.
Really?
You can't have a Bug on the drag strip and not be serious.
Here we go. I think my Tahoe could have done is what that white car did. Good Lord.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Can you see that? We have walked over to watch some of the drifting now.
We're drifting right now.
bet these boys have hella tire sponsorships.
I was gonna say these are a lot of tires being burned up.
Woo! It
How
smells
they-
like rubber.
How they slide around is what it feels like when you floor bury now.
Oh yeah. Do y'all have any desire to do this?
Personally, no.
The autocross, yeah, I would do that, but
Yeah, I do the autocross.
it's cool, but
Yeah, it's cool.
it's just not for me.
Yeah. This is definitely really hard, though.
It is very hard.
It's very hard.
Okay, this is right up the middle for Babe Approved Rides. A 60s C10. Look at that. There's a little money in this guy. The interior is beautiful. It's like a snowed-in seat. I love the paint color inside. The wood looks clean. We love her. We love it. Beautiful. If you want merch, you're going to be waiting a little while. OMG.
Oh my God.
Y'all got matching shirts.
We're gonna be Twinkies.
So cute. Let's see.
I'm not pulling.
This one. I got this one. Aww.
Thanks, Mom.
Are y'all gonna wear it on the same day?
Hell yeah, we're gonna wear it tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, that wraps our coverage for Holly LS Fest East. Day 1, make sure that you like, subscribe, share, all the things. We will be back for day 2 tomorrow, so if you want to see that, make sure you click the little bell, and you will be notified when it gets posted. Hope you guys have fun, stay safe, God bless.